What's going on, fight fans, and welcome to the War Council. Each segment will have different professionals come in and talk to us about upcoming fights and help us break down the art of war. We might debate, we definitely laugh, and we will bring you education across the fight universe. On this one particularly, we have Adrian Yanez, Cody Stamann, your host, Jamahal Hill, and your moderator, myself, Adair. I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to you guys.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank y'all boys for coming out. So we are on the eve of battle. We have UFC 293 coming up. 292? My bad. 292 coming up this weekend. Main event. Aljamain Sterling taking on Sean O'Malley. I know the two of you are very familiar with this here weight class, so I'm hoping to get some really good insight on that and where we think the weight class ends. So what's going on? First of all, I want to know what's going on with y'all fellas. What's happening? Cody, we go way back.
Chilling,
y'all don't know.
Way back.
The West Mitten gang.
616 way back.
Yes, sir. Back in the day, we trained together as amateurs. Fought on the same cards as amateurs. I pretty much follow his blueprint into the UFC. He was the first guy from the area to come in and man, when he made it, it was definitely a show of like, all right, you got to keep working, make the process. I think I actually got into an argument with some guys online once, and it was like, I think he came in, he chimed in, he was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, bro, just keep working. It's not about who can talk. The shit y'all talking about actually means nothing. It
don't mean nothing until you're here, right?
Yeah, man. Get it on a bigger scale, and I took that as a challenge, bro, and I appreciate that, and I definitely locked in on that. What's going? Everything good though, man? What's going on?
Life is good, dude. I'm pumped for these fights, man. I'm looking at this card. I think a lot of people are sleeping on. I think people in general are sleeping on the bantamweight division and how stacked it is, top to bottom. I mean, it's nuts. I mean, you look at the main card. 3 of the fights, bantamweight fights.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I 100% agree. I've said for a while that the bantamweight is one of the stacked divisions in the UFC. I think if I had to go, I'd probably put it maybe second behind the lightweight.
No,
the lightweight division.
I mean, lightweight's good. I think there's more name recognition.
Yeah,
Adrian, I think you can agree to this.
Yeah, that's kind of.
But in terms of talent in the top 25, dude, I don't think there's a weight class even close.
Oh man, you gonna have to clue me in and tee me in because whenever I was talking to I mean part of that is I do kind of get caught up in that sometimes, as some people do, like the name recognition.
Right.
Like if they build a card, what name am I gonna see across it and be like, I'm gonna watch this. So 100%, and I'm a fan, and usually in the bantamweight division I do see you do get some really good bangers, good speed, talent. You got guys with powers, you got guys with finesse, you got guys with a lot of different things. But I think we're gonna have our
we can go ahead and oh, I'm sorry.
My bad.
No worries. He's so light mannered and calm. Like we're just.
We all being a little forgetful today. How you doing, bro? How you doing, Adrian? My fellow Contendo Series brethren. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing great, doing good, man. Honestly, again, my apologies for being late. I honestly should have asked more questions. I was like, 9:30. I was like, he means the morning, right? All right, cool. I'm about to go chill.
It's more for me to grow and learn, to be more clear with you about things.
But I agree. I agree with Cody. The bantamweight division is super stacked, man. I feel like that's the only division where I feel like should be a top 25, top 30, because there's a lot of guys who are just outside the top 15 that deserve to be in that 15 slot, but they don't get the name recognition, man. You got a lot of these guys, and a good example is Javid Bashrat, one of those guys who should be up there. He should be. He's super clean. I think he's undefeated. And then also you got another guy like Victor Henry who he's fighting. Should be that's a great fight that both of those guys should get the name recognition of a number next to their name. So I feel like a top 25 for the bantamweight division would be amazing, but.
Javid's a beast, 100%. I can confer with that. Yeah, Javid's a beast. Mm-hmm. He's one of those guys that is low key slept on, and whenever you see him, if you are better, he's solid money. He's very solid money.
100%. He's super slick. He's super. He's slick. He's lengthy, and then also, man, he knows how to wrestle too. So that's a big plus for him.
Well, I actually seen him with Aljo. He's one of those guys that Aljo went to for this camp and things like that as well. So You know,
I actually watched him spar a couple rounds.
He's super talented guy.
You guys ready to talk about some fights? All right, so what we'll do first is we'll go over a couple of the prelims and then the main card, and we just want to get your thoughts on, you know, what you think is going to happen, you know, your ideas or anything, any insight that you can share. So we will start with our prelim fight: Gregory Rodriguez versus Dennis Teoliulin. I hope I'm saying that correctly.
We'll just forgive you.
Thank you.
I don't even think I could spell that, and I'm looking at it.
Teoliulin.
Teoliulin.
Right here, your phone.
Phone holder.
Oh yeah, that's what it's for. Your moonshine bottle was in the way.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
I mean, I'm looking at Greg Rodriguez is a negative 355. So I mean, I think the odds makers think that he's gonna take it. I have seen Dennis actually train quite a bit at XC. He's a pretty good kickboxer. But man, Greg Rodriguez is a tough dude. I think he's a lot more explosive. He's a better athlete. I mean, Dennis is like a pretty polished like kickboxer, but I don't know that it translates that well into like MMA. And Greg Rodriguez is like, he's a Brazilian. Obviously, he's going to be a stud grappler. So I mean,
I believe he's a world champion. I believe actually Gregory is a world champion jiu-jitsu guy. Yeah,
I believe that.
And is that the same guy that fought the other Texas guy? I mean, I'm slipping on his name. Got cut, got a huge gas.
Yes, that was him.
Dude's tough as they come.
Not Angie Kawani,
Angie
right?
Kawani's brother.
Okay,
I believe it was Angie Kawani's brother.
Oh,
right?
Chitty.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I think he also had won that fight, right? Like,
yes.
Yeah,
through the
I think he finished Chitty in that fight.
And he also finished Julian Marquez as well too. So
he's a dog, and both of all those are dog fights. So yeah, Gregory Rodriguez definitely like he goes to the fire. He can take a shot, build his composure, and he can actually walk through it and finish. But when I'm looking at Dennis though, I'm looking at his last fight. He was a loss against a guy that I'm now turning around on, you know. What's his name? The Parker kid.
Parker.
How you say his name? The last guy he fought.
Park.
The Asian guy. Asian guy. Yeah. He
Park.
Yeah, Park. My bad. But yeah, I wasn't sold on this dude, bro. And he's just like a dog, bro. He's a dog, and he's been beating people. Shout out to him. But Dennis, if I'm looking at how the method and how Dennis has lost his last couple fights, it's been through submission, through his grappling and through his ground game. And I think that Gregory is definitely capable of getting him to the ground. With Gregory's jiu-jitsu, I think he's definitely capable of capitalizing on that submission. Now, I've trained down at Kill Cliff with those guys down there, with Henry Hoof and all those guys, and they're really good at putting game plans together that best serve
they do
them
a really good job of that
to the best least path of resistance to victory. And I think for Gregory in this fight, the least path of resistance to victory would be to get him down and lock up a submission and take it home that way. You know, don't really play in a firefight really with a kickboxer, especially coming off of, I believe in Gregory's last fight, he was knocked out. You know, so coming off of that, you know, you want to get back in, get a solid. You want to come in, get a solid, most dominant victory as you can, and start to build that momentum back that he had before that slip and mishap.
Oh yeah, and then after have like two big wars like with Chitty and Julian, man, you should definitely take a chill pill and like, hey, let's swing and bang.
Yeah,
no, take the easier route, my guy.
Some guys don't have that though. You know, he might be just one of those dudes like. You see those guys in the gym all the time. Dudes just don't have that. Like, they don't know how to fight any other way. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going out there I'm going to execute a game plan. It's like, no, I'm going to go out there and get in a fight.
Yeah, well, I did spar with Gregory when I was down there. You know, he was one of those guys that I got around with in the sparring. And yeah, bro, he's a tough guy. And he also, I think, one of the things that might play a little bit against him, he takes his time to figure you out. So sometimes he'll take his time to kind of let you land shots on him, you know what I mean, to figure you out, kind of, you know what I mean, take those little lumps in the beginning. I don't think this is a fight where he should do that. I think this is a fight where he should come out, try to assert himself, You know what I mean? If he can't assert himself with the strike, set it up immediately for the takedown and take it to the ground.
Yep. Our next fight will be Chris Weidman versus Brad Tavares. This is the last prelim before our main card. What are your thoughts on that?
Damn, I'm just hoping for not another leg break. That's exactly what happening like that. I wonder how his mind's gonna come back from, like, after, like, because that's initially how he started that fight with the Riot Hall. Immediately just went straight to the low kick, instantly just shattered his shin. So, like, kind of wondering how he steps into the cage, like, with that type of, like, man, last time I stepped into the cage, like 20 seconds in, I threw a kick, shattered my leg. Like, how do you walk back into the cage?
I keep replaying it in my head.
The mental setback from that, it's got to be brutal.
Replaying it in your head. I was there. I was there.
No.
I was there and I saw it. I was like, bro, there's a still shot. I saw it. The still shot online. You can see it in the face. I had my head turned like this, turned away because I couldn't look at it. My brother, like, with his face turned up, with the ugly face, bro. Like, all you seen was him throw the kick. You seen his leg look like it grew. Look like you turned like into Mr. Bro, look like you turned into Mr. Fantastic, bro. And then he just stepped back and his leg just like kind of bent. You know what I mean? It was like it was nasty. It was not a pretty sight.
Brad Tavares is my boy. I mean, he's like a extreme guy. He's like kind of like an OG there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like Brad has been in the gym nonstop for like the last 6 months. Like, I mean, he's been working hard. He wants to get whatever funk he's got on him right now off him. You know, so I really think you know, between, you know, Weidman being out of the cage for so long and Tavares being as hungry as I've seen him being, I really think he's gonna get it done. And, you know, and like Brad's losses are coming from guys that are like super talented, you know, boxers, kickboxers, and, you know, I love Chris Weidman, but he's not that guy. Like he's not like a one hitter quitter type, you know, fighter. Yeah, no. He's like a grimy, tough white boy that like finds ways to win. You know what I mean? Uses wrestling, mixes it up well, and I don't know. I mean, I think Tavares is a pretty big athletic dude. I mean, I think he's gonna get the job done.
I seen Tavares at the PI this past weekend. I didn't realize how fucking big this dude is.
He's jacked.
Like, he's huge, bro. He's a really big dude. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then the fact that he's in the middle of camp, and I didn't know how close he was, or to weight, or making weight, or any of that. But like, bro, he's a big boy. He's got some size on him. Weidman's a little older, coming off of an injury, you know. And you're right. He doesn't have that that crispy, slick, like style, or just that stopping power, like that, like in his strike.
Like a snappy shot.
You know what I mean?
It's like pushing a shot. Rather
is
than
it? And does boxing seem like a little bit loopy to y'all whenever y'all are watching it?
Dude, there's a video, man, and I'm not dogging Chris Weidman because I really like the guy, but there's a video I watched, like he's got like this oxygen mask on, and he's like hitting the bag, and I swear to God, these punches are just like, And I'm like, dude, if I was hitting the bag like that, I would be like, don't ever let that hit the internet.
Yeah, you want to not sharp elbows, not elbows.
It just looks sloppy. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, if that's the shit you're posting online, like, you think that's like good?
It could be. He could be playing mind games.
Yeah, it could be a tactic.
Could be a little Jedi mind trick.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe it's a tactic.
This fucking been around for a while. You think you know something, you know fucking nothing. All right, I like to get in that sometimes. Every time I think about New York, I like to get into my accent. But
dude, don't do that accent. You don't got it, dude.
I think it's fucking good over here. I think I'm doing fucking good over here. I'm walking in. That's how I kind of build up the momentum for it. That's like my me. I'm walking here. You know what I'm saying?
That's a little better.
Yeah. It's got to put a little bit more mud on it.
Yeah.
But for sure though. I think Weidman's the hard thing for me is just to see how does he win, right? So he's a wrestler. I believe he in the past he's gotten behind that a lot, and that's led him to victory. Tavares is a hard dude to take down.
Yeah,
he's a big dude. He's athletic, and he's got good reflexes when he's being struck in that. So if in my mind for Tavares, I would want to see him pull out exchanges.
Yeah.
You know, like a little bit more like combos built in behind it more so instead of just try to go one back or just try to be faster than them and just count on with one big shot. I think more just put combos and touch him up like that. For Chris, I think Chris was bigger thing would be make it an ugly fight, make it a dirty fight, which Tavares has a chin, so it's kind of hard to say that as well. He's got a chin and he's super durable.
It's hard to bet against someone that is as good of a wrestler as Chris Weidman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like you said, like you don't see Brad Tavares getting like wrestled in a lot of fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that Tavares has very fantastic like shot defense, man.
I've seen him in the gym. Like everyone's trying to shoot on him. You know what I mean? Like nobody's taking him down. And if they take him down, he's on his feet immediately. You know, he's just one of those guys. He's just a springy guy, like you said, super athletic. Like guys like that are just so hard to hold down.
Opening up our main card, it's going to be our bantamweight fight, Marlon Vera versus Pedro Munoz.
That's a badass fight.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bantamweight.
Everybody, man. Bantamweight is just like, it's like I was saying, this bantamweight is definitely showing out on this card. Chito Vera, bro, he's a violent dude, bro. I'm always watching whenever Chito is fighting. He's action. He wants to get in. He has that kind of like that slow start.
Yeah.
You know, behind him, I think that played against him in the Corey Sandhagen fight.
Yeah. Because
Corey realized it and he's like, all right, I'm not gonna let you get going.
Yeah. Never let him get going.
Yeah, and I think but Munoz kind of starts slow from what I've seen too.
Yeah, he does.
Munoz starts super slow too. So if they both come out in a traditional sense, and that way I'd lean towards, you know what I mean? Well, I'm not going to say who I lean towards for the most part. I'm just going to say Vera's more, I think Vera's more of a powerful striker. I think he's more of a Chris striker. And I think he's taller and longer, right?
He's definitely taller and longer,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say that he's a more Chris striker than Pedro Munoz.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't. No. I wouldn't. No, I mean, Cheeto is really, really good at like taking reads and figuring guys out and then finding big shots late in fights. Like that's his thing. Like, I mean, if you look at like Dominic Cruz, for example, like, I mean, it was an ugly fight, but Dom was winning the fight. And then Chito Vera caught him. You know what I mean? Like,
I think Dom was getting walked down. So that's the thing, though, right? But I mean by that, but also what I mean by more precise is sharper. Also, is just him picking his shots. I think Cheeto picks better shots. I think he just picks those shots that are more devastating, a little bit more powerful, a little bit harder.
And it feels like he was trying to pick it, like trying to see the timing on which side he leaves, because like. I think by now, like everybody knows Dominic, he's like moving side to side heavy, one side heavy to the other side, you know, and like
he skirts out.
Yeah,
and it's a lot. That's a lot. He throws a lot of different looks at you, so that's a lot to like kind of hone in and kind of try to see. You know, just because me personally, just because somebody's being a little bit more active and things, I focus on more so about what you're doing. All right, like what are you lining up damage whenever you do get off into some? How successful is it? You know, and I think whenever Vera starts to get off into these things, I think it'll be more successful. I think Vera has a better jab, you know, just from the length and from distance. And I think the height and the length is going to be something that's going to be hard for Munoz to overcome.
Especially if he starts his kicks off early and keeps the long kicks and tries not to go shorten them up and keep him going low the whole entire time.
Like good range control against Pedro Munoz. That's how you beat him.
Yeah.
Because Pedro's like a short dude like me. You know what I mean? Like, so... I mean, you could keep Pedro Munoz on the outside, and Cheeto you're right, he is way longer.
Yeah.
Like, he could definitely find a way to win. The thing about Pedro Munoz, and I noticed it maybe 5 fights ago, but, like, Munoz fights every single person completely different. You were talking about, like, how Henry Hoof and all those guys have, like, really, really good game plans.
Yeah.
I think the guys at American Top Team do a really good job with that, too. I mean, because you watch how Pedro Munoz fought Sean O'Malley. He was like in and out in a super tall stance. Like kicks. Wasn't throwing a lot of low kicks. Like whenever O'Malley came forward, he like ran back. And then how he fought Frankie Edgar, super heavy on his front foot, like coming forward the whole time, like trying to trap him. Like he fights everybody like significantly different. And like these two guys for me, like if I'm fighting these guys, the thing I'm worried about with both of them is like the low kicks.
Yeah,
Chito Vera hurts people low kicks, and so does Munoz.
Vera's path to resistance is walking him down. Munoz is moving on the outside and landing big shots and things like that, and possibly even trying to get him down.
Yeah,
try to get him down and land some good shots on him.
People sleep on Munoz. I mean, he just fought Chris Gutierrez, and like he won that fight with takedowns. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not something you ever see Pedro Munoz do.
Yeah,
you know, because Chris is like, I mean, I sparred with Chris quite a bit actually at Factory X, and like he is slick, like just real twitchy, and like he's the kind of guy you got to make an ugly fight because like doing that like long game, like he's sweet. I mean, and the fact that you know Pedro Munoz like literally had the perfect game plan and like executed it perfectly is why I think that you know I think he's gonna pull it off. And I like Marlon Vera, like I think he's a fucking dog, but I really think Pedro Munoz is like gonna find a way to win just because I don't know, he's just like that vet that like figures it out in the cage.
We've seen one of the ways to beat Chito Vera is a solid game plan.
Yeah,
just a solid game plan, put it in and stick to it. So yeah, I think that's for the most part.
And you gotta think his coach is just
whoever comes out fast.
Yeah,
somebody needs to come out. Somebody needs to come out and establish fast. I think that would probably be more from. I'd probably lean more towards seeing that from Pedro.
Yeah,
like a fast start coming out, getting on him right away.
Don't let him get any reads.
Yeah, 100%. Because Chito's style is just that. Is he has to slowly establish a pace and then slowly build that momentum up behind you because he's trying to walk you down and he's trying to figure you out. So in that, I think Pedro has a benefit to where he can be in and out and be. If you're gonna lead the dance, now you have the ability to be unpredictable. Right, you can mix things up. You can sell them on some things and just give them a bunch of things to think about and land early. So I think that's what Pedro's.
Coming up next is Damon Blackshear versus Mario Batista. What are your thoughts on this one? I believe we were supposed to have another fighter for this fight.
Yeah, Damon Blackshear just fought this past weekend. Yeah, won by Twister in the first round. Took no damage fighting this upcoming weekend against Mario Batista.
He took some elbows.
He
definitely he took some elbows.
Oh, I saw
bro. He was on the ground, bro. He hit him with some elbows. He definitely landed some shots from while they were inside. You know, y'all know Jose, my boy.
Oh yeah.
You know, but you know, it is what it is. It was a good fight. He got in, he got him down, and man, bro, he worked his way to that twister, and he was patient. Yeah. I seen really good patience from him on the ground. He's patient in the chaos, and yeah, he's actually won like about his last 3 of his last 4 or something like that. 2 of his last 3 by submission or something like that. Yeah. So his ground game is really solid. I don't really know the
that was Mario. Crazy. That was crazy for me because also because Jose Johnson whenever he fought in the contenders he fought a really solid grappler and that guy couldn't do nothing to him. He couldn't control him. There was always some type of a scramble going on, and then for Blackshear to come out there and hit him with the twister. It's that's saying something.
Sick.
Jose just doesn't like I've seen him from when for the beginning of his career to now, and there's seeing the complete 9-day difference that he has now, and I'm just damn, he did it to that guy like that. Bro,
Jose's a lot of people don't know. Jose's a dangerous dude, bro.
Yeah,
you can see his online. He's got some of the nastiest knockouts, bro. I think he had one where he actually knocked the dude's eye out. Damn, that looked right.
I just saw the highlight where that dude was on the single leg and he
elbowed him and knocked him flatline him.
Literally just went flat on his face.
I remember hit him with the Jesus.
I was watching
with the Jesus,
the Holy Ghost.
Yeah, man, what?
I remember watching that in the back, and they had to delay my fight because they had to the ambulance was
you fought on the same
I fought on the same card, and I remember seeing that, and then
oh my goodness,
they were they had to halt it for 10-15 minutes before I even got to walk out. It was crazy,
nasty. But I'm dead serious, bro. I think he knocked the dude's eye out. I don't know if the eye was fake,
but I don't think it
I don't know if it was a real eye.
Mario Batista is a bad dude.
I don't know much about Mario Batista.
He's a bad dude.
Yeah,
He's another one of those guys that's easily a top 15 guy. He puts everything together really well. He's super aggressive on his feet. Good stand up, really, really good grappler. I don't know. I just don't see how Damon Blackshear wins this fight. I don't know how he's going to beat Mario Batista. Not only that, Mario Batista's getting ready to fight Cody Garbrandt.
Like,
yeah, preparing to fight a former champion.
This is his shot.
I didn't see anything. And then honestly, I'm looking at his last three, all submissions.
Yeah.
All submissions.
The kick and grapple.
All first round submissions.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
and from what we've seen from Blackshear, grappling is his path of is his way of his path of victory.
Blackshear?
I only know him because of the Twister, and I didn't get to see this. I didn't get to see his last fight before that.
So he trained at XC for a
that.
while. I didn't know he was in the UFC until I saw him his last fight, and I don't think, you know what I mean. I think he's a good grappler, but I think Mario Batista is going to hand him his ass, to be honest.
Oh, he's supposed to fight Basharat, not the
Basharat.
Yeah, not the one we were talking about. The brother,
Yeah,
I think it was his brother.
He's good too.
Yeah, he some happened because I don't think that fight didn't happen. He and then he had a draw. He had a draw with the Zalula.
Oh, is that man? It's on the tip of my
Kid
tongue.
from Factory X.
Yeah, I remember that dude just because
trained with him. He's
he got
slick.
crazy eyes.
He's pretty slick.
But yeah, he had a draw with that guy. He looks solid. He looks solid as far as like on the ground and things. But just from what I'm seeing from Batista, just on the stats, is like that's crazy, bro.
I will say like the fight that sticks out to me the most whenever for Mario Batista is whenever he fought Miles Johns. He threw that flying knee and was able to finish him. So it was like,
oh, that was him.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just the only fight that really sticks out.
Yeah.
He's got a nasty flying knee. He's just super aggressive.
Yeah.
He's like super aggressive, and he's technical. Like he doesn't take a lot of big shots, but he's like coming at you the whole time. I just think that's gonna give.
So we in for some.
I'm gonna give old boy a problem.
So we in for some action. We definitely in for some action with that one.
All right, our next one. This is when we start getting into the juicy fights where everybody's talking about a little bit of drama that might be surrounding some of these fights. Our first one is Neil Magny versus Ian Gary.
Machado. Yeah. That's a good one. As everybody knows, like, I mean, anybody's heard me talk about Ian, I'm big on Ian Gary. I went down to, he's another Kill Cliff guy, Henry Hoof guy. I went down and sparred with him whenever I was down there, and he surprised me, man. He surprised me. I didn't really know about him. I didn't really know who he was, and kind of just went at him like, just like how I go. Just test him out and things like that. And he definitely shocked me. He hit me with some things. He's got elite level patience. This dude has like really, really elite patience. Like, it's kind of hard to sucker him into things. He's pretty big for welterweight.
He's a big dude.
He doesn't look like it on TV and like for some reason like in pictures and things like that. And when you're up on him, this dude's every bit of like 6'2", 6'3". Yeah. He's a big boy. He's long. He's got good timing. He's got good speed. He's solid.
Yeah, man. I think I saw him on Instagram, like him standing next to Mike Perry, and I was like, bro, that looks like 2 weight classes difference. Like it's just how big they are. And he's also the man. I'm pretty high on him as well too, just because like how slick he was, like especially when he fought Daniel Rodriguez, man. Like this double same side attack, man. I'm always high on guys that are able to do that and able to do it like seamlessly. It looked real. Like there's a lot of guys who will do it, but it looks sloppy as shit. But then there's the guys like Ian who's just like, all right, they were in the open stance.
He's hitting mitts.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's like hitting a body in a real fight.
And it was slick, man. And you set it up, no load up whatsoever. Just threw it, boom, boom, like back to back. And it was just nice.
I believe he threw the straight first, and then he threw it. They looked the exact same set. It looked the exact same way. Only thing was a kick this time. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. It was a beautiful setup. He clipped him and finished him. Then we also saw him fight against some adversity in the Song fight when he fought Song in, I believe it was New Jersey. He took some shots in that fight. He actually got dropped.
Yeah,
he got hit and he got dropped in that fight.
Got dropped, came back,
and came back and kept his composure, put it together, and was able to put him away.
My only thing with this is that like Ian Gary, super good timing, super good technique. Obviously controls range really well. Neil Magny literally makes every fight ugly.
Every fight ugly.
He fights ugly. And like if you're a super if you're like a precision fighter, like Ian Gary is, like the worst stylistic fight for you is like some dude that just throwing some sloppy crazy shit. And I'm not saying like I'm not. That's a terrible way to just get.
I don't think he's off rhythm shots. He's not the crispest, prettiest looking striker.
And he like falls behind his shots. But guys that have that weird timing, they land a lot because I don't know, because you're just not used to seeing it. You know what I mean?
I don't think that's what
sorry, I wanted to pose this question to you guys, so I kind of wanted just to see what you thought about it. So we know that he was preparing to fight Jeff Neal, and in the past, Magny had come out with a win over Jeff Neal by unanimous decision. Unanimous decision. So do you see any, potential struggles for Ian coming into this fight?
Well, yeah, you go from fighting somebody like you're fighting a guy that's a kickboxer, that's a southpaw, that's short, to fighting a humongous, tall, lanky, durable, orthodox who's a grappler. I mean, so it's like
who just wants to hang on you.
Polar opposite fights. I mean, like they couldn't be more different.
Then like with Neal, like throwing like straight power shots, setting up power shots where Geoff Neal throwing power shots. Then you got Neil Magny, who's gonna throw all the volume on you and just try to clinch you up, try to wear you down, and then pick up the pace after that.
Is that how you pronounce Jeff's name?
That's like a real test for Ian Gary.
That's how I've been saying.
I know that's how it's spelled.
If I'm saying it wrong, please correct me.
I think it's Jeff.
Jeff Neal. Yes, Jeff Neal.
Jeff Neal. Okay.
I hope so, because every time I see him, I call him Jeff.
No, it's Jeff Neal.
Okay.
But no, like Neil Magny just likes to hang on. His thing is just to hang on you, man. That hold on you, make it ugly. The thing is, Ian wants to be exciting. He wants exciting knockouts. He wants exciting fights. Neil does not care about that. Neil doesn't care, bro. He'll make it. He's okay with a borrow. He's okay with a boring fight. He's okay with being booed and all those things and frustrating Ian in that way. Like I said, Ian can be patient too, and this is going to be a real test of that patience because Neil has no problem with that being more. And he was training for an exciting fight. He was training for Jeff Neal, who is a come out, stand southpaw, rangy striker. They can go back and they can kind of have that little chess match in the striking game, which now I don't think he's going to get that. I think he's more so going to try to hold on you, push you up against the cage, try to beat up on you from there. And I think the best thing he's going to have to take advantage of his breath. His grappling's good. He's good. He's got good grappling. He's solid. He's strong. He's good at getting up. I've seen him work off the wall. He's got good hips. Pause.
Knew it was gonna come in sooner or later.
Nobody catching the champ slipping. Nah. But he's got good work. He's got good work.
Go both ways.
It's a callback. I love that.
We talk about grappling.
What's that story you're telling about your?
What story? What you talking about? I don't remember what story.
I plead the fifth.
Listen, sir. All right, where's the 616 code at, bro? This is supposed to be like this is like slander, bro.
Dude, I'm the one that can do it, bro.
Slander.
You're my neighbor.
Right? We're the only ones from that way. All right,
we are.
We are supposed to stand together. All right. And what was you talking about?
616 forever, bro.
Ian with good hips.
We were talking about Ian's hips.
Yeah, there we go.
Ian's got great hips.
And the way they sway.
Pause. All right. Ian's funny as shit though, bro. He's cool. But I think his grappling is solid. He does have the ability to separate. But Neil he has a way to be annoyingly like that annoying, suffocating like blanket. And I think that's his path. I think that's the best game plan for him. I think that's what he's going to look to do: tie him up, dirty box him, hug on him, pull on his arms, get that electric acid built up into his arms, and get him tired. And for Ian, I think just stay back, be sharp, try to catch him early. I think the biggest thing, because like in the last fight against Phil Rowe hurt him early, and I think Phil kind of let him off by getting too close to him, not resetting and measuring up that distance and hurting him again. I don't think Ian is gonna let him off that same way.
Yeah, but Neil's also been that guy where people would say he's supposed to lose that fight.
Yeah,
and he comes out and he just absolutely dominates the rec shops. Like a lot of people were counting him out against Hector Lombard, and then all of a sudden he comes out and just dominates. Second round on top. I think it was either ground and pound or it was like a mounted triangle.
I didn't have him with that fight against Hector Lombard. Just so you know, I had you on that.
He's like that dude that like they call you and they're like, "Do you want to fight this guy?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
I'll do
it. Damn, like, no, I don't want to.
I didn't know for sure if he was gonna take it or not. I just kind of threw it out there. I guess, yeah.
All right, now going on to our co-main, we have our women's strawweight title bout with Zhang Weili and Amanda Lemos. This is the only fight on the card where they are not sure, or actually the odds have not been set on who they think might win this fight.
Wonder why.
Yeah, that's a good one, because like the first thing that comes to my mind whenever I see Amanda Lemos is the one where she's getting standing head and arm triangled from Jessica Andrade. Yeah, so that's the first thing. So I immediately leaned to Weili immediately.
Yeah, I think Weili's a machine, bro. I see, bro. Like I've been at the PI. Same. Like we have strength and conditioning at the same time. Damn.
Yeah.
Like damn. Like
I was just telling someone this the other day. Like I did strength conditioning. I got there at 9. She was already there. Like. Just chucking the ball at the wall.
Yeah. That's what got my attention.
At 11. I remember I walked past you. I had strength and conditioning at 11, bro. She was still working out when I was done.
Yeah, she's an absolute animal.
Yeah, bro. She's a specimen, dog. She's definitely a specimen.
She wants it too.
Yeah, 100% wants it. This is everything. This is literally her whole life. You can tell this is her entire life. Everything. She pours everything into it. And yeah, man, that's crazy. But for me, Amanda Lemos has physical attributes that's in her favor. Like I would say that the athleticism, physical strength, and explosiveness will go to Weili, but Amanda has the length and size over Weili.
That's crazy, especially at that weight class. Like that doesn't make sense.
150, 115. But dude, she's not a small chick. Like I don't know, she's like especially for that weight class. She has some size. To her, bro. And yeah, bro, her straight shots are powerful. That too is powerful. I think the biggest thing for Weili would just be don't get caught at the end of her punches. Don't play around too long at the end of her punches. I think Amanda should try to keep that distance and keep her on those, keep her at the end of those punches. Work a jab and try to catch her on those explosiveness. One thing Weili does do, she doesn't really use footwork to get inside. She kind of just charges and blitzes in, you know. And for somebody that's long like that, I think if she puts a good decent jab and then follows it up with 2, she could hurt her.
Yeah,
she could hurt her.
She could hit her on the way in.
Hit her on the way in and get on her. But I think for Weili, the biggest thing is to get inside, get on her and overwhelm her.
It's really tripping me out about the odds. Why are they not showing the odds? They show the odds in every other fight except this.
Do they
one.
know something?
They know something we don't know.
Let me go get my tinfoil hat right now.
We do like a PI together, so certain things I would never speak on, you know. But yeah, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't see it.
Strange.
But
with that said, Weili.
I just seen the video. Y'all seen the video of her picking Francis up when he was like 300 pounds?
Oh yeah.
Easy. Easy.
Dude, I just hear her.
Was easy
She was like giving me like PTSD when she was hitting mitts.
Man, bro.
I got done doing like a hard kickboxing session and she was still out there just like.
Yeah. She's fascinating to watch work out. Like just going through, walking through the PI, like you're saying, when other people are training, she just catches attention of everybody in the room, and they just start watching her.
Can you
She's
imagine her
such a
trying
monster.
to fight your little sister?
Oh yeah,
Good luck.
As
coaching her from a distance.
Now look, as your brother, I'm not finna let you fight her. I'm gonna pay my boy to fight her.
I'm gonna have to fight her.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even want to fight her.
Man, you
I
know,
wanna fight her.
like, bro, that's wild. That's yeah, she's definitely a special athlete.
She scares you. She scares me.
Are you scared?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, go pop the
Little
trunk
bit.
on that one.
I'm a little bit scared of her.
Hey, shout out to anybody. Bro, that's still crazy. Who else has rematched her? JJ rematched her. That was crazy.
Is that the one where she had the huge?
No, that was the first
That was
one.
the first
the second
one, yeah.
one, she laid her out.
Yeah.
Oh my god! That fight, honestly, I stopped watching.
It was hard.
I couldn't watch.
It was hard.
I don't know what it is. I just could not watch like her get hit in that huge hematoma, and like we do this for a living, and I was like, I can't see this.
I don't know. I'm a glut for violence, so I was tuned in. I was
You were
I was on my
eyes glued on the TV.
I was waiting for that thing to pop and then just puke everywhere.
I was waiting for one of her corners to jump in.
Like,
Because I mean, they were just hitting each other. You know what I mean? Like dudes hit each other like
Yeah,
that. Someone goes
yeah.
down. They were just
oh,
I didn't know. Yeah, it wasn't like Joanna was just straight up getting
Yeah.
slunched.
No.
She was putting them back. She was landing
man,
some. She was
they were
landing
just
them back too.
getting banged up.
It was a great fight, man. It was a phenomenal fight.
crazy.
But yeah, man, Amanda, you got to fight. She definitely got a fight on her hands. You know, we gonna see how it turns out. But
I'm excited. to see that
I'm
one.
excited to see it 100%.
All right, and then down to our main event. The one with all the talk and drama and shit talking around it. Aljamain Sterling versus Sean O'Malley. What are your thoughts on this main event?
The Bantamweight boys. What y'all got to say? I'm gonna let y'all kick it off.
oh man. So for me, it's clear as day. Sean's the striker. Aljo's the grappler, and I feel like they're both high level in what they both do.
Oh.
And for me, I just know if like Aljo gets somebody down and gets their back, it's like a done deal. It's like sign that win bonus over to him. Like that's you don't know, he don't already got it. You know, there's only like a couple people that can be able to survive if his back takes and all that stuff.
Adrian, Aljo is a champion. Okay, there are no win bonuses.
Ah, damn it!
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go cry now.
No, you
Way to
get paid.
stunt,
No,
man.
you get your money is real money.
And, you know, just like
Yeah.
I told Aljo whenever
Sweet.
we were driving around the Tesla, he fucking stomps on it. I'm like, all right, humble flex, all right, you know,
Humble flex.
humble
Oh
flex.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a stud. He's the
Yeah.
best jiu-jitsu guy I've ever rolled with in MMA. Straight up.
Aljo.
It's like,
Aljo, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You fought Aljo.
His jiu-jitsu and like, dude, I've had my back taken one time. It was by Aljo.
Yeah.
One time my entire career. And dude, he got on my back and that was it.
It's like, what were some of the things like you know what I mean, like through the process of that fight? What were some of the things that were like that you felt that were like, oh yeah, this shit different. Oh yeah, this shit way different.
It was like the transitions. So like I would take him down and like he was immediately going to the next thing, to where I was like trying to get a takedown and chill, and he was already like
So he's thinking
scrambling.
ahead.
He did that same thing with Jan. You know what I mean? Like if Jan didn't get to his feet immediately, Aljo was just all over him, and it like he never got up. And like I went back and watched the Peter Yan Sean O'Malley fight, and Peter Yan was taking Sean O'Malley down kind of at will. Like whenever he shot, he was getting like maybe 50%, which is really, really high in MMA. Like if you can take someone down 50% of the time, all you got to do is shoot 3-4 times and win a round. You know what I mean? If you can take him down twice, and like you look at Aljo, like Aljo is not Peter Yan. Aljo gets you on the ground, you're in trouble. You know what I mean? And like, do I think Sean O'Malley has gotten better enough that he's going to be able to prevent probably the best guy in the division at taking people down and holding them down? Is he going to be able to, like, in a year, time? Is he going to be good enough?
That's definitely a difficult task. You know, from what I've seen from Aljo is, whenever he gets a hold of you, it's like an unusual strength. It's a good feel, and he's dedicated and committed to just grappling and grinding you out.
Yeah. He's 100%. He'll hold the position for 5 minutes. He does not care.
Yeah, he don't care. Yeah, he don't care. And then
like,
from what you're saying, to me, that sounds more like somebody playing chess. You know, thinking moves ahead, ready for this. They have their plan A, B, C, and D, and that's you know what I mean. That's not surprising from a champion. You know, that's championship makeup. But for Sean, the thing is, I see with Sean is that initial quick, fast twitch instinct.
Fast.
He's so fast. He's so quick. He's so explosive, and he sets things up very, very well. He's very slick in his setups. He understands striking. He's one of those guys that understands striking like that, right? He understands that I don't have to club you and cock back and hit you the hardest. I just have to be slick. I have to try to own your mind, because a lot of striking is just owning somebody's mind. Yeah. You know, he's very, very good at that. The Peter Yan fight, he got him down at will, but I think Peter Yan's entries and takedowns are different than Aljo's, right? Because Aljo is more so just I want to make contact. I want to get a hold of you, and I want to, I'm gonna drag you down. I'm gonna take you to the cage. I'll drag you down from there. Which more so Peter Yan is more of that bang shot off of that fast, explosive, shoot, explosive takedown and put you, and put you down.
That's true.
Type thing. So that's the only thing that I see that's a huge problem. And we saw Sean catch Pewter with that knee, with that up knee, coming in on the entry. I think for how Aljo enters, I think that's a problem. Certain the reaching, the reach, the grab, trying to grab and make contact, because Sean understands he don't need much space, and he can get in that pocket and he can land some pretty devastating shots in close from there. I think that's one of the things that's a huge danger for Aljo in this fight. I worked with Aljo. I went by his house. We went over some things. Some things that I see. Just in his game. That was more so. That wasn't more so specific to Sean. Just more so specific to I did mention some things specifically, but it was more so specific just in striking in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He does strike well.
He's got to be sharp against O'Malley.
Yeah, he does.
His defense has to be sharp, because O'Malley 100% can put his lights out.
Yeah,
he has that kind of
1,000%.
He has that thump. But I mean, Sterling, having been in there with him, I watched him fight, and I had a whole list of shit that I knew was gonna land on him.
Yeah,
and he is really good at just barely getting away from shots.
Yeah.
And then when he fought
he's
Peter
got good
Yan,
reflexes.
Yeah, when he fought Peter Yan, I thought for sure Yan was going to end up landing something huge on him.
Yeah.
And everything was just kind of and he did land some big shots on him, but Yan was throwing a ton of big shots, and not a lot of Sterling was getting away from.
He's got really good reflex, and Aljo, surprised from what I've seen, he knows he's got good shots. He's learning how to land shots. He's good at seeing something, and then his coach comes in, he points it out to him, and then he adjusts. He's really, really good at making adjustments.
Yeah.
I see him kind of coming out. His kicks are good. He's got good kicks, and he uses those a lot to get inside and things like that. I see him
almost kicks. He almost sets up a lot of shots with the kicks.
Yeah.
Fights at a long range.
Yeah, he likes that.
Kicks gets you backing up, and then when you're all right, fuck you, and you decide you're gonna step in and land something, he shoots. He's
100%. And then if only that, his willingness and timing and understanding when to shoot just from awkward and odd times. So he could even, it almost look like, you could almost make it seem like, it looks like he's a retreat. It looks like a bad time to shoot, and he can still shoot and then end up working to secure it. So his grappling is
he took
incredible.
Olympic gold medalist Henry Cejudo down
multiple times,
which is crazy.
Multiple times. Took his back,
Crazy.
held him. Yeah, he's
Crazy.
Yeah, bro. He's an incredible
He is
grappler.
he is a favorite. He's a negative 258 favorite.
Yeah, I think. Well, we know. Like we said. Yeah, he gets him down. He's looking to get him down. Sean's looking to, like he said, life or death. Don't let him take him down.
I literally think Sean, because Aljamain Sterling's going to take him down. Like,
yeah,
eventually in the fight, I think Sean either has to land a big shot early, or he has to land enough big shots throughout the fight that it negates Sterling's takedowns. Because Aljamain Sterling 100% is going to take him down.
Yeah.
And when he takes him down, there's a good chance that like he's going to finish the round on top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I think if Aljo, honestly, I think if Aljo gets him down, I think Aljo honestly cuts to him like a knife through hot butter. You know, yeah.
I don't know. I
think if he gets him down, well,
I gotta believe O'Malley's like.
No, I'm not gonna say that. You know what? I feel O'Malley's, again, pause. I feel like O'Malley's got good hips. I feel like he's explosive. I feel like he's got good control over his base and understanding of weight and balance.
He's super athletic.
Yeah, he's super athletic. But yeah, bro. Aljo's just really strong. I think if he gets him down on the cage like he wants to, I think that'll be where he'll have a hard time keeping him down. I think he has to get him down somewhat in the middle of the cage, away from the cage. If Sean has the cage to get up, I think he will be able to get up.
Yeah,
you know, at least once or twice, at least a couple times. But yeah, I'm excited to see it, man.
In reality, I don't think this is gonna be. Like I think the fans are looking for like a sweet kickboxing fight where Sean O'Malley gets to like swag out, and I really think it's gonna be that. I think it's gonna be Aljamain Sterling holding O'Malley on the cage and holding him on the ground.
Even if he, bro,
20 minutes,
if he has to shoot 50 times,
he will.
Remember that fight? Merab. When Merab the last fight, he shot 50. Dude, he will shoot that many times. Because one thing, Aljo is not. Aljo's not dumb, bro. He understands where Sean is a threat and where he has a chance at winning. So he's gonna take that away as much as possible.
Yeah, O'Malley has really good range control as well too. I think that it's just the entries that he's gonna have to be careful with, because like O'Malley's really good at reading.
Well, like you a striker, you know, from your striking in your hands and things like that.
Yeah.
From if you were to fight a Sean O'Malley, like as a striker, striking, how would you deal with that?
You gotta honestly, you have to try to out feint him, and also kind of you gotta make that 8 cage panel into about 2. Yeah. If you let him have the range, you let him have the space, he's gonna be able to walk. He's gonna be able to walk around you, because again, he's light on his feet. He's fast. He's smooth. He knows how to time people coming in. Like he's really good at that. And also too, like if you could find someone like Aljo coming in who's gonna be coming straight in most of the time, it's like everything up the middle is gonna be open. So I would be telling Aljo, hey, look, 2 cage panel, cutting off the side, and never attack on a straight line. Never go straight into him. Take an angle, then go in. It's like, because if you just go straight in, there's a lot of danger there. He's gonna be trying to throw a lot of front kicks, try to keep him out. He's gonna do the initial like front kicks, little snap kicks to the stomach, trying to like give him less confidence on taking the shot. You know,
trying to put something on him and keep range on him.
Just keep things up that range to make him like second guess shooting.
And also, if I was in O'Malley's corner, I'd be like, telling, hey, this is what you gotta do. Keep it open space, everything up the middle. You know, go to the chest. You don't have to. Not every shot has to be a headshot. Keep
range until you land something clean and land something hard, land something good on.
O'Malley
pause on that hard.
Should point fight.
I'm on point tonight.
I've been pausing a lot.
Honestly though, Sean O'Malley should point fight Aljamain Sterling.
Yes.
Don't even try to land the big shots.
Yeah.
Point fight him. Be super rangy. Be super in and out. Use a lot of footwork. Like literally make him find you the whole time and point fight him.
100%. Hey, that's true for the simple fact of if he does that, like right, like if you look at like Izzy's approach to like a Jared Cannonier or like how he fought Paulo Costa. if he's able to do that, just kind of point fight him, stay on the outside, stay rangy, and don't let Aljo get to him. I think it's kind of hard for Aljo to reach him. It's going to be a little bit hard for Aljo to get to him. It's going to be hard for Aljo to score. That's the biggest thing. I think if he keeps it at a point fight and kind of long range fight, and don't try to just bring the sugar show and be sweet with a sweet finish. Yeah, I think that'd be the best chance for him. But for Aljo, just get in, bro. Get in on him. Stay on his ass and pause.
Keep
the pressure.
See, I didn't even notice that you said stay on his ass until you said pause, and I was like, damn, he really said that. I gotta
stay on point.
He's not allowing any fan to catch him.
You're not gonna
any
catch
moment.
Y'all won't catch
They can
him.
paint him in a light he doesn't want.
No, it's just that clip. No, just so they can't get no slick shit. Y'all ain't getting no. Y'all not getting no slick. Y'all not getting no slick shit on me. Just know we ain't having it.
Somebody please just get that clip. All on his ass. Strong hips and just make a little.
Oh, just cut those out. Yeah,
just a little compilation. Don't get the pause.
We're gonna step away from that because we already paused that. Erase, eject. So. Back to what you were saying.
Oh my gosh!
Come on, is that? Oh no. Shit! Yeah, there, got you.
How do we get here? I like to say.
Why is it getting worse?
I wouldn't have to be this way if y'all hadn't perverted the English language so bad. All right, it's your fault.
It's gonna be a compilation like Michael Bisping.
What you did, America.
Like Michael Bisping stuff. You see whenever they try to prank him on this stuff, they're like, hey, they comment
dude, how many times do people get him?
You get him with the basics.
Read the name in your head before you say it out loud.
Yeah. All right, so we actually have a game that we're going to. Actually, it's not really for us. This is for you guys. Eventually, we're going to open this up to our audience, so our fans can get involved. But this is a pick game. All right. So you don't necessarily. You're gonna play the game too?
I'm picking too. Y'all picking against. We all picking against each other.
So you don't.
Y'all gotta have a way to lose.
This is a competition.
What do we win?
You win either a gift or a prize of some sort, and we announce it. Yeah, we announce it on the next, or he announces it on.
I want cash.
So what? So here's so let me tell you how this works. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, let me tell you how this works. So you have your lock pick, which gets you 2 points.
That's because we all putting money up.
All right, you have, if you choose an underdog and they win, you get 3 points. If you want to take it a little further, all right, you will get another point if you can tell us the method and how they win, and you will get you get a chance to get another point if you can tell us which round or if it goes all rounds. Okay. So you don't necessarily have to choose the ones that we talked about because I think we all agreed on who was going to win each fight. So if you want to get frisky and, see what you can win on your points, feel free to choose whoever. Okay. So I'll go back.
Just the main card?
You want to just do main or you want to do all of them that we went over?
All of them that we did. All the ones that we went over.
All right. So I'll go back from the beginning and then I will go in order. Adrian, Cody, Jamahal.
Should we get in trouble for this?
No, because we're not betting.
We're not betting.
No, this is not betting.
We are not betting.
I do not bet. I've actually never one time ever bet on a sporting event.
So technically we can't give you money. But you'll get something really nice.
Yeah. It'll be nice.
Yeah, it'll be a nice gift.
I don't want anything. I just want to know.
You sure? Not even some moonshine? Not even some local moonshine?
Get him some moonshine.
Only if Jamahal makes it.
I got you, bro. What you want it made out of?
I don't know. I don't even know how to make moonshine.
Don't say nothing fucked up.
I don't even know how to make moonshine, dude.
I don't know how to make moonshine either.
All right. So our first fight that we spoke about was Gregory Rodriguez versus Dennis Teolilulin. I keep wondering if I'm pronouncing the name correctly.
Who's starting?
We can either whoever.
The guest first.
Everybody. Oh,
Adrian.
The guest first. Who gonna go? We gonna start. Right. We start with A.
I go Greg. Second round TKO.
Okay.
All right.
Gregory Rodriguez, first round submission.
I'm gonna go Gregory Rodriguez. By submission. I'm gonna save my round.
So our next one is Chris Weidman versus Brad Tavares.
I'm just gonna go straight pick Brad Tavares.
Okay.
Brad Tavares.
Yeah, I think this
by decision.
Yeah, I think this one a tough one for the OG to come back against. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Brad Tavares. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Brad Tavares.
Is that it? You're just locking it there? No pressure.
I wanna
You wanna lose, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Brad Tavares. We're just gonna leave it there.
All right, we'll leave it there. All right, and then now on to our main card. Marlon Vera versus Pedro Munoz.
Cheeto decision. All three.
Okay.
Which one you picking as your underdog of the day? Your scared money don't make money pick. So that's an underdog. That's an underdog that you taking that you can get.
I was actually probably gonna use
bonus
that
points for that.
on that
That's
next one.
Huh?
Probably gonna use that on my next pick.
All right. So did you choose the method?
I'm gonna go for it.
So did you choose the method for
Gregory? Is a second round TKO.
Second round TKO? Okay. Oh, you picking a round and the method for that.
I'm going for it.
Okay, to getting a round and the method points.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
100%. Yes, sir.
So we got everybody
Yeah.
ready for
Yeah.
the next fight? Yeah. Okay. So next one is Damon Blackshear.
Wait, did I pick for the
didn't
Vera or Munoz?
Who do you think's gonna win? I got Pedro. Vote for Pedro.
See, senor.
I think I'm gonna go Chito Vera. I say he get it done. I say he gets it done in the second round.
All right. Now the next one. Damon Blackshear versus Mario Batista.
Damn, you know what? I'll just go straight. I'm gonna live a little bit on the wild side. I know Mario Batista's a fucking dog. He's solid, but you know what, man? I'm gonna go Blackshear. He just pulled off a twister. Hey, third one in UFC history. I'm gonna go with it. Hey, look. I don't want to, but I'm here. I'm a gambling
a little
man.
crazy
Scared
over
money
here.
don't make money. Scared money don't make money.
That's my underdog pick. He's the underdog, right? If he's the underdog, that's my underdog pick.
Mario Batista by however the fuck he wants to win.
How many methods is that for him?
Every method.
No, I don't know much about really honestly about either one of those as I said, but based off of what I've seen and things, and based off of the advice I'm being given, I think I'm gonna go Mario Batista as well.
Hey, look, I'm playing numbers. If we're playing roulette, I'm playing numbers right now.
Neil Magny versus Ian Gary.
Ooh,
Damn, this is. I mean, he's a 455 favorite. That's big.
Yeah, that's huge.
That is big.
Yeah.
And Neil Magny though is just he's a terrible fight for anybody. Honestly, this is like the one fight that
I am torn right now.
Yeah, that's tough.
No, you guys were hot on Ian Gary earlier.
Well, so
Put your money where your mouth is.
So I chose my round and I chose my method, right? Chose my round, I chose my method. I got the scare money don't make money pick.
Yeah, so
boy.
because we don't have an underdog for our female fight, we only have one more to use that on if it hasn't been used yet.
Fuck that. We can all agree Amanda Lemos is the underdog, right?
Oh yeah.
We can all agree Amanda Lemos is the underdog, right? So I think we can come up with that one on our
They're
own.
just not putting the odds.
Yeah,
It's like
that ain't
negative
putting the odds.
10,000.
Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah, we didn't want to put this online. You can't bet on this one.
Damn. Damn. I'm going to go Ian Gary. I'm going to just go with that one straight. Yeah, I'm just going to go Ian Gary. I'm going to go Ian Gary.
I'll stay safe on this one. I go Ian. That's not even safe.
Right.
That's not even safe. That's not even a safe
But he's
bet.
been the one preparing for a fight, though. Neil's the one stepping in just now.
How much time has he had? How much time has Neil Magny had?
A week?
Yeah, it feels like he
Yeah, he just took the fight last week. He just fell apart last week.
Man, but I felt like I've seen him.
Dude, Neil's lived off of short notice fights.
Yeah,
True,
he
but
trains at elevation. Like he's one of those guys that's always in the gym.
so who you picking, man? We
Ian
broke
Gary.
it down.
Ian Gary.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that Neil Magny was a
Nope.
2 week notice guy.
Does he have any method or Does he have any method or
Yeah,
he's
round
got
picks
method.
left?
Yeah.
I don't think he's picked an underdog yet.
Yeah, I
yeah.
picked
That's all I got left. Is just
Adrian
I got.
Munoz.
I think I
Oh,
only got.
that's right.
You know, it's either I'm gonna
Oh,
win by
Frederick.
a lot or I'm gonna lose by a lot. I'm gonna go Neil.
There you go.
Damn, he going hard.
See,
with it.
I'm just
Honestly,
you know.
If there's one fight on this whole card that I'm like, obviously we can't bet, but if I was like, there was one fight I was gonna stay away from, it'd be this fight. Just because Neil Magny, dude, you don't even know what you're gonna get into with that guy.
Yeah.
He's beat some guys he's got
So
no business
exciting.
beating.
Right. Hey, but look though, everybody, we all taking a pick, so we all diving in.
I like Ian Gary though.
Ian
I'm
Gary.
gonna take Neil. I'm taking
All right,
Neil.
Neil, Ian, and Ian. Okay. Our next one, Whaley and Lemos.
All right, who's gonna jump off the cliff on this one?
Amanda
I need an
Lemos.
underdog, bro.
Well, go ahead. You said you can make one on this one.
I mean, I guess if I was gonna do it over again, I would probably make. Nah, hell no, I would never pick Sean O'Malley. Fuck that. Whaley, second round TKO. Third round TKO. I'll change that. Third round.
How many methods have you picked?
All of them.
You can't pick methods for everyone. We're gonna lock one in. We're gonna lock
That's
one of
how
these methods
sure I
in
am.
by the end of the show. I think I need an underdog. I need an underdog, so I think I'm gonna take Amanda Lemos. I'm not confident in this pick.
you're gonna take Amanda Lemos as an underdog instead of
Yeah.
Sean O'Malley?
Yeah.
Damn.
Or Neil Magny, just
Look.
for that fake, just for that fact. You know?
Damn. Yeah.
That's you just not having.
I'm not going against her though. I'm not going against Whaley, but
You're
Yeah,
just
I-
trying to
yeah,
use
I'm not- yeah, I
your
don't-
yeah,
underdog pick. We all got our picks for that one.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Whaley, just in case I didn't say it, I can't remember. CT is kicking in.
All right. So obviously we already know what yours is for our main Sterling versus O'Malley. So what would Cody and Adrian? What are you guys picking?
I feel like this is already gonna be too easy. Like the two easiest questions that we've gotten. I think it's Aljo. Yeah. My answer for Cody. Yeah.
Yeah.
wait, what was my method pick? What was my method pick? What method did I pick?
No one
Was
knows.
it for Ian Gary? Was it for that
Nah,
one?
I think it was Gregory with by submission.
Yeah.
Was it? Was
that
it
what
Gregory?
you- is that
Yeah,
what
that
you
was the one I
chose?
went. I think I went with Gregory by submission,
Okay.
and then I went with
That's right. You did
yeah.
because you didn't choose a round.
I think go Aljo by submission.
Man, I don't, dude. I don't know that he's gonna submit him.
I don't know either. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I'm gonna go. I'm stick with. I'm stick.
I feel like O'Malley's gonna be a tough guy to. He's a tough guy to stick.
You put him in.
Yeah, we got him in. We got him locked in. So all right, just so we
Aljo
clear.
by KO.
Oh,
No.
okay. Shit, I mean, I ain't gonna say he can't. I done seen Aljo hit some motherfuckers with some shots.
I don't know if it's gonna be Sean O'Malley though.
He can't. No.
It's a fight. I'm just saying.
I've literally heard
It's a
him
fight.
say in interviews and in person. I've literally heard him say that he point fights. He's not trying to knock anybody out.
Aljo.
He's trying to score.
Oh,
Once he gets you on
He's
the
trying to
ground, he'll
win.
try
he's
to kill you.
We haven't. Yeah, when he gets on the ground,
he
he's
like-
trying to murder you.
Yeah, but on his feet, he's just trying to stick and move.
Oh yeah.
pretty good
No,
plan.
yeah, look,
Man, he's good at
I just feel like it's gonna go anywhere. I feel like Aljo's smart enough to avoid the big stuff. Like he's gonna be out of range and get in range when he needs to. So for me, I just feel like he gets him down, man. If I didn't use my pick earlier, like for the rounds, I feel like he would get him out second round TKO. On top, it won't be like him knocking him down. I think it'd just be on him holding a position, just being able to just land punches. But it's gonna be hard for O'Malley, man. It's gonna be really, really hard.
Yeah, but especially like so. I mean, there's big advantages obviously to being 5'10", 5'11", like O'Malley, but there's a huge disadvantage too. Is like you are not as strong as the dudes that are.
Yeah,
I mean, look at
Yeah.
the two guys.
thick. Yeah, Aljo's got a good build. He's a solid dude. He's got a strong build.
Did you just say he was thick?
Pause. God damn it!
Dude, this whole
I caught him.
I'm gonna limp off. I'm gonna limp off for a second.
Look at him limp away in shame.
Dude, there's a whole. I mean, there literally is gonna be like a meme on the internet tomorrow.
I mean, I want to stay professional.
Aljo's thick.
I want to stay
Strong hips.
I want to stay professional.
All in his ass.
and everything.
He's
like
a good
this.
back taker.
Yeah. But if it's one
Aljo gets
person
on your back,
if it's one person that shouldn't be pausing me.
I'm just saying, I had to.
But anyway,
take advantage of the opportunity since I'm not playing the game. I had to win somewhere.
Yeah.
For anybody watching, okay, this is not for money. We are not betting.
We are not betting.
Okay,
Don't cut me, Dana. Don't cut me. All right.
I've never bet on a fight in my life.
I need these chucks.
There's a prize at the end, so whenever
people go take that and run wild with that too.
after the
Chill.
fights, we'll announce the winner on his next show. Okay, and then we will send you guys something. You can't send yourself something, so maybe if you win, you can donate it to a charity of your choice. Right? That'd be great. And and then you guys get something cool.
Yeah.
I'll be cool with some like $5 glasses.
Want some glasses, some sunshades?
Cool with some
listen, you don't understand how much I spend on glasses.
If you win, we'll give you.
Yeah, he's big on his sunshades.
hey, look, Uncle Ball give the best gifts. All right, I'm the uncle.
It's gonna feel like Christmas all year.
Uncle Mo's snap. Uncle Mo's come. You know what? Let's end the show. That's gonna wrap it up. That's gonna do it, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. This has been the first episode of War Council. Been great. I'm gonna bring this to y'all as much as possible. Probably mainly we're gonna start out with the pause if I just said anything wrong because he laughing too damn hard right now. You know
I'm just laughing at Cody just staring right now. He has a broke character.
But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. We're gonna bring this concept in. We're gonna get some more fighters in. Names in, guys that y'all want to hear from, things like that. We're going to keep this thing going. I had fun with this. I appreciate y'all coming out. And Cody, blink. Blink, Cody.
Our fans in the section, in the comment section, let us know who you would like to come on for the next War Council member.
And we're going to bring it to y'all live soon. Thank y'all for tapping in. Y'all already know, Sweet Dreams Nation. I love y'all. Make sure y'all tap in. Y'all got any fights coming up?
Ooh, yeah, a couple months away. October 14th, Jonathan Martinez.
Stop fucking saying Stop intimidating my audience and talk to them.
I don't know. I'd like to have a fight come up.
I can't wait to see you back in there, bro. Every time it's a different feeling, bro. It's always different. I'm always happy to see you fight. Always happy to see you win. I know it's some bullshit in the last one.
We've been doing this for a long time together.
Hell yeah. Oh, y'all don't know, bro. I mean, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna come back in. We're gonna talk about it some days. Them days back
15
grinding.
years.
Bro, back them days back
crazy.
grinding in the wild Midwest.
Where no one makes it.
We did.
Literally. We did.
No, I'm just playing.
Oh my God.
I appreciate y'all though. I'm gonna get with y'all.